This is extremely important that you pay attention to what I'm about to say. I've been working to warn people and to educate people since 2020. And I'm going to work to make this as simple as possible. I want to break this down so it's digestible so you can start to really think and make your own decisions on how you can navigate the next 4 years. I'm about to share with you is just my research. Don't take it as financial advice, but I am going to share with you what I know to be happening, where I feel we're going, and what I'm doing, no gatekeeping. So you need to understand what is happening with stable coins. Write this down. We're going to school right now. Now, what is a stable coin? Want to make sure you understand this. A stable coin simply is where you can store your income or your money, and it's guaranteed to be a dollar for dollar. So a lot of people think a stable coin is an investment. An example is, say you profit on XRP, you could pull profits and store it in a stable coin. So instead of putting it in your bank account, you can put it into USDC, RLUSD, USAT, USD1. Here's the key, write this down. You get to pick sovereignty where you want to store your money. Now here's the key, write this down. Is these stable coins do not run through the central bank. They are peer-to-peer. This is where my narrative kicks in. I study this stuff incessantly. This is my passion. This is what I do. I make the complex simple. By making the complex simple by studying historical patterns financially, I make financial decisions that crush the hurdle rate in inflation. I'm really good at this. So, stable coins do not run through a central bank. Trump now has USD1, the fastest growing stablecoin in 2025, connected to World Liberty Financial, a worldwide, decentralized, peer-to-peer, for the people bank. He has the fastest growing stablecoin that doesn't run through the central bank. Bo Hines, look familiar? Was executive director for digital assets for Trump's administration, and all of a sudden stepped down. And he goes to Tether, which was a foreign company, which runs 90% of the stablecoin market, and brings it into America, USAT. Hence this post. USAT, USDC, RLUSD, USD1 do not run through a centralized party. You and I can transact with each other. Trump came and ran as the crypto capital of the world, the Bitcoin president. When he left office in 2017, he posted a video, and I've shared it many times on my YouTube channel, 3T War Academy. He said we're going to be on an even playing field monetarily before we know it. We're sitting in front of world leaders, and he said he's worried about the debasement of our currency. Sounds familiar. Larry Fink said, if you're worried about the debasement of your currency, you might want to get into Bitcoin. That's why they started doing it. Wow, the narrative is the same, right? The parroting is the same. But they all told you in 2017 to 2023 to run away from Bitcoin. Then Trump comes back and runs as the Bitcoin president in the crypto capital of the world. And he put his money where his mouth is. Promises made, promises kept. They create a Bitcoin strategic reserve. They create the Stablecoin Act, the Genius Act. Here's where it gets fun. So Trump brings into law the Stablecoin Act, which brings clear rules of the road for stable coins. Trump's World Liberty Financial, who's run by his sons, Eric Trump, Donald Trump, and Barron Trump, and Steve Witkoff and his sons, Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, travel around the world making the business deals. World Bank, World Liberty Financial, and then 60 Minutes was pushing back on the World Liberty Financial because CZ from Binance made a huge investment and then he gets pardoned. So they think there's a conflict of interest. Okay, so check this out. So they create the Stablecoin Act. Well, why would they do that? Well, the US dollar is in a free fall. You've lost 96 to 97% of your purchasing power.